time for 28mm World War II action. Will you recreate history or reshape it your way? On the Bolt Action Hub at beastsofwar.com. Become a general of mighty armies at the Kings of War Hub. Take command of elves, dwarves and orcs in this game of masked fantasy combat on beastsofwar.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to Let's Play Wolsung. I am of course joined by John. Today, I'm playing the Inventors. John, who are you playing?
I am playing the Ashen Oak Club.
Yep, and we have a beautiful table set up. Guys, just look at what we've got here. Fantastic little seaside town, looking absolutely gorgeous. John, really? Is that necessary? Okay, this is totally necessary.
This is Lyonsberg. Welcome to it.
Okay.
You're in my town.
Well, this just got interesting. I think it's going to be time for some assassinations.
Yeah, I do believe so.
So everybody, the way this game mode works is myself and John have chosen 3 miniatures from our forces, right? One's worth 3 VP, one's worth 2, one's worth 1. Okay? We're keeping it secret from each other so that we're not just going to start ganging up on stuff. So it's going to be interesting to actually see what happens. So for myself, with my Inventors, I have a Biocognitive Golem, who's deployed here. I have Luigi Campari, who's away down here.
Yep.
I then have Thorvald, who's in the middle.
Yep.
And then a Lab Assistant Golem, who's over here. And John, who are you playing with?
Right, with the Ashen Oak, I have Sir Zachary
Fierce Batten,
who's up here chilling out on the restaurant.
Yep.
I have Sir Lance Oakwood, who's way over here.
Right here.
Yep. I have 2 butlers.
Shall they battle?
One here.
Yep.
And one down here. They shall battle very well. And we have a bruiser who's over there as well.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, what I've done is basically you've strolled into my town.
Yeah.
And I've came out of the woodwork and went, that's not on.
What have I done?
That's not on.
What have I done that's not on?
You have robots we want.
But they're my robots.
But they're going to be mine at the end of the game.
Okay. Right, tell you what, John. Before we start, we have to see who's activating first. So
yes.
We're playing a 2-hero game, so I need another 5 cards.
Yep.
And you need another 5 cards, and then we discard down to 5.
Righto.
1, 2, 3,
5. You can't count that high, can you?
No, I can't. Oi! I saw what you did there.
What?
You can't count that high? Oh, what do I want?
The banter begins already. Glorious.
Right, I'll put my card in.
Okay, just let me discard and choose mine. And this is for first turn, yeah?
This is for first activation of round 1. We're playing 3 rounds, okay? And it's whoever's got the most victory points at the end. So for yourself, I've got a queen.
I have an 8.
Alright, so I get to go first.
Yep.
This suits me perfectly.
Okay.
So, I think things need to start dying very quickly.
Yeah?
Very, very quickly. Soup.
Try your luck.
I'm going to start with my Biocognitive Golem. He's just going to stand where he is.
Yep.
And he's going to shoot Sir Lance, who doesn't have any cover because it's pretty open
it's
there,
pretty much straight in the open, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So, if I go to my card, Biocog Golem, if I'm within 8, I'm getting a 0 modifier. So tape measure. See if I'm within 8. I am within 8. Excellent. So, first action, just going to shoot at you.
Yep.
Guns of 3 base. And yeah, that'll do it. Also, the Biocognitive Golem has tried to take over the world, so I can spend cards to actually up this if I want. Alright?
So I have a reflex of 5.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
I may need to spend cards. So, I get 1.
1 success, yeah.
So you need at least 2.
Yep. 1.
You got 1. So it's a direct hit on strength 5.
Yep.
Does Sir Lance have any armor?
No.
No. Do you want to spend any cards to defend? Because you being the defender have to decide if you're putting cards into it first.
Yeah, I think I will put a card in to defend it.
Okay.
What do I need to defend by?
So we're currently on even, right?
Right.
So by putting a single card in, a number card or a court card, you will win. You put a court card in, you're winning by 2.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
You put a court card in.
Yep.
This is only my first activation, so I'm not going to. I'm going to let you burn that card.
Yep, that's fine.
So that card will go to the discard.
Mm-hmm.
For my second action, I will shoot again.
Okay.
You'll have your reflex again. This time I get 1 again.
Yep. And I get 2 this time.
You get 2 this time.
Are you going to spend in on it?
Yeah. I'll put 2 down.
Mm-hmm.
To... Well, hang on. I was getting 1. You got 2.
Yep.
So I'm now on critical 1.
Yep. That's
so
fine.
Do you want to put anything in? Nope. It has to be red.
Oh, does it have to be red?
It has to be red for shooting.
Ah, okay. Fine.
Alright. So you're now winning by 1.
Yep.
So I'll put another one in to bring it even.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
So that's going to be 5 damage on Sir Lance.
Okay. Do we have our pen sat around?
Our pen should be somewhere.
It's here. I've got it.
From thin air, John pulls out a pen.
Yes. The magic of video. So
Yeah.
5 damage?
Yeah, 5 straight damage. I wanted him to feel the pain early.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think that should take a fair lump out of him. I think he's only got 9 health.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. Sir Lance is very dangerous. If he dies early, it's useful.
Yeah.
Your activation.
Mm-hmm.
Also take the cards away.
Well,
just a little bit of housekeeping.
I know. Goodness sake. Right. Since Lance got hurt, Lance is annoyed.
Okay.
Lance is moving into combat with that golem.
Okay.
So he has a move of 6.
Alright,
So,
well, he's on my side. I'll move him.
okay.
So
6 will get him there?
it gets him there perfectly.
Gets him there in 1 activation.
Because on our deployment, we had to stay a minimum of 6 away on henchmen and a minimum of 12 away
On heroes.
Heroes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Does he get to attack as soon as he arrives in there
Yes,
too?
you get to attack.
Okay. So he's got a fight of 9.
Mhm.
So let me see.
So
5,
you'll have your 9 dice.
6, 7, 8,
Uh,
9.
Now, because he's an elf, I can't fight back,
Mm-hmm.
but I can parry, alright?
Yep.
So that's going to give me a +2 to my fight,
Mm-hmm.
but if I win, I don't do damage, alright?
Okay.
This is me just trying to fend you off, okay?
Yep.
So do you want to roll yours first?
Just hang on.
Alright, what are you doing?
I'm just reading his weapons. Okay, so I'm
Everything's
rolling.
already included on his profile.
Yeah, so I'm rolling
9.
9. Here we go. 2, 4.
Okay, I'll get my 5. That'll be 4.
Yep.
So it's a flat hit.
Mhm.
What's your strength?
My strength is 2.
What? My armor is 7.
But does armor piercing?
Uh-huh.
Does that do anything?
Let me see it.
It
Is
has
it
armor
just-
piercing on his profile for the weapon.
Ooh, I need to check this. I'm not exactly sure. Well, hang on. It was at your strength, which is 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Armor piercing, I think, cuts your armor in half rounded up, so it's still 3 anyway.
Okay.
So it's no damage.
Right.
I think. I'm 90% sure.
Okay. That's fine.
Mhm.
So my second action then.
Yeah. Attack again, I assume?
I would assume so.
Alright, well, I will be fencing again.
So I'm back in with 9.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. Not doing so good. 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so I'll get my reflex. And I will get 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So that's a critical 1. That takes your strength to 3.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I'm thinking the armor piercing. Does it have a number beside it?
It does, yeah. Armor piercing 1.
Right. That means you ignore 1 point of my armor. So my armor
Right.
7 becomes a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not half. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So armor 6 to your strength of 3 still does nothing.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. So my activation.
I'm gonna steal it off you. I'd like to steal it off you.
Bid your card.
Okay. Or could I just use Sir Lance's top hat?
But he's already went, and it has
He's
to
always-
be with him.
Ah, I got you. Okay.
So it's once per game, but it's him that has to activate with that ability.
Okay. Are you putting in a card?
I don't have to tell you yet. You being the one trying to steal the initiative, have to put a card down because you're trying to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to let you have it
Okay.
on a 7. It's still a card out of his hand.
It's still a card out of my hand, yes, but it wasn't my most valuable card.
Hmm.
So I'm going to steal and I'm going to put that away. I'm going to steal the initiative and activate the Bruiser.
Okay.
Now, the Bruiser.
What's his stats?
The Bruiser has a move of 5, fight of 4, strength of 7, guns of 2, reflex of 2.
2 actions.
And 2 actions.
Right, so I assume he's moving into the Biocog.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so from where he is, first 5 inches takes him to here. Second 5 will bring him into contact.
Yes.
And now you get to fight.
Yes.
So what's his fight?
His fight is 4.
Okay, so multiple combat.
Yep.
You're going to be adding Sir Lance's 9 to that 4 to make 13.
Yep.
Which will be on his strength.
Yes, which is 7.
Yeah.
So this is now bringing a lot more to this fight because
a lot more power to it.
Yeah. I didn't really expect Lance to really do anything, but what I was hoping that he was going to last long enough for me to get the Bruiser in.
Yeah, and now that the Bruiser's in, he's going to start to hurt. So you should have 12 dice there to start.
12? Yep.
So you need 1 more. Right, now I'm going to fence, so that'll give me 5 dice.
You go and do that first.
So I've got 2.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6 with your strength?
With my strength of 7.
Okay, so that's 4 on to 7 is 11. And it will be 11 minus 7 would be 4. Tell you what, because I can do the try to take over the world, I'm going to pay in a card to draw it back by 2. Which means you'll be doing 2 damage.
2 damage instead of 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I've done the math correctly.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 7 is 11. Arhan, I had 2 successes. You got 6 total hits.
Yeah.
That means it's 4 plus 7 is 11.
Right.
Minus my 7 is 4.
Yep.
Minus 2 is 2. And what are you doing now?
I'm paying 3 back in.
Paying 3 back in. So you're putting 3 back on. That's 5 damage.
Yep.
But you can't.
Why?
Because it's your Bruiser. You're not a hero. So take those cards back, sir.
Yeah.
Haha!
This is my turn. I can do what I want.
Give me the card, or give me the marker. I'll
Okay.
put 2 damage on to.
All right. So he gets 2.
He gets
still.
2.
It's still damage on him.
It's still damage on him. He's only got 3 left. That's the thing with the golems; they really rely on that big armor.
Yep.
And whenever you get a hero paired with a heavy hitting, henchman,
Yep.
all of a sudden I'm totally distracted by the flashing rapier of Sir Lance.
Yeah.
And the Bruiser comes in and goes, "No, lump you on the head." So put that away.
Yep.
I'm now out of cards for the turn.
Yep.
And now it's my activation. Right. Time for a little vengeance.
Okay.
Luigi Campari, fly, my brother!
So he's going to join the combat.
He's going to join the combat.
Yep.
Now, this will be interesting. So, he's got his 12-inch move to fly over everybody and land, right? And he's going to specifically land with Sir Lance.
Yep.
Now, what happens whenever this happens is the combat is split, right?
Yep.
So, the golem and your bruiser will go out on their own.
Yep.
And now there's a fight between Luigi Campari and Sir Lance on their own.
Yeah.
So that's how that works whenever you get 2 sort of even multiple combats. It's split and they separate.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
So, Luigi Campari, what do I get to do with him? So his basic fight is 3, but because I have, I believe it's Mad Plunge, if I use Sky Hussar, which I was using, to get into base to base with an enemy model, immediately make a melee attack with a +3 fight and gruesome damage.
Yep. So it's 6 you're flying in with.
6 I'm flying in with, but what that gruesome damage does, every 1 point of critical becomes 2 points of critical if I'm correct.
Okay.
So, I'll be rolling 6.
Right.
You can fight me back, or you can parry for the +2.
No, I'm going to fight back.
All right, with 9.
With 9.
Ridiculous.
It is, isn't it? You want that dice back?
Yeah, I'll take that dice away from you. So I'll roll first. Yep. So that's 3.
Yep.
So that's not bad.
Not bad.
Now you get your 9.
Not so good. 1, 3.
So it's even.
It's even Stevens.
Yes.
Now what?
Well, it means that I've hit you.
Yep.
for my strength of 2.
Right. So it's just a straight up
2 damage, yeah.
Yep, okay. Can I have
Pens there.
depends there. 2.
Unless, of course,
Oh.
you have black cards, because Sir Lance is a hero. But don't forget, you won't have them for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, I don't want them. I don't want to use it yet. He's going to take the 2.
How many health has he left on?
2.
2? Oof.
Yep.
Okay. So, Luigi is gone.
Uh-huh.
It's back to you.
Right.
Ooh, and I did no critical damage. Damn.
Nope.
Who's activating?
I think I'm going to activate Sir Zachary.
Yes. Okay.
Because he's up here, watching what's going on, and just thinks, kids these days, they have no patience.
I think we need to rename him to Mr. John Lyons.
Kids
By
these
Spartan.
days, they have no patience. All right, he is going to probably try and shoot. Because I don't see him getting off that roof anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, it's actually very good for him to be on the roof, because you get the elevation bonus.
Yep. Right.
So, who are you shooting?
Thorvald.
Okay, so what's the range to Thorvald?
Right, let's have a look. He is exactly 12 inches away.
Okay, so what are your bonuses at that range?
Let's have a look here. So within 8 inches is +1.
Right.
Within 16 inches is 0.
Right.
So no bonuses to that.
No bonuses. But you're elevated, so you get +1 guns.
Okay.
So you will be rolling 8, I think.
Yep, I'll be rolling 8 because he's got gun 7 normally.
Thorvald is on his reflex of 3. No cover.
Okay. I'll roll my guns.
Yep. Looking for 4s. I get 3.
1, 2,
That was
3,
very lucky for me.
4.
That's 4.
Yep, so I've rolled 4.
So that's critical 1.
Yep. That's fine.
So what's the strength?
The strength is 2.
No. Weapon strength.
Oh, weapon
Because you're
strength?
shooting, it's on that weapon profile. It's the first little S.
3.
3 + 1 is 4.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, that weapon is small caliber.
Yeah.
So Thorvald, with his mighty armor of 3, becomes a mighty armor of 6.
Yeah.
So it's the one problem, Sir Zachary, you really want him to be shooting at unarmored targets or have a lot of red cards in your hand
Yep.
to actually start chipping away at that damage, right?
Yep.
So you're done?
I'm done.
Okay. What do I want to happen?
So you have Thorvald to go and a golem yet to go.
Yeah.
He's thinking. He's doing the meta.
Wait. Okay. I have a plan.
Go on.
Thorvald will activate,
Okay.
and Thorvald will move.
Right.
So he's 2 actions, speed of 5.
Mhm.
So for his first action, we'll take him 5 inches to here. And for his second, he's going to move out and around,
Okay.
which will just about bring him into Sir Lance.
Right.
And he will start punching him in the face repeatedly.
Okay. That's fine.
So it's a fight of 4,
Uh-huh.
plus Luigi Campari's 3, to give me a decent fight of 7 versus your 9.
Yep. Let's try it and see what happens.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I swear those dice roll better than these ones. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's all I got.
Okay, so critical 1 on me. I'm strength 7. So that's 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Would you like to start drawing it back? Because if you have black cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you're drawing it back by 3.
Yep.
So I lose 3 of those hits. You had 3, so you actually only needed to spend the court card. You could keep that 10 if you want.
I could keep that 10. Yeah, I'll keep that 10.
Alright.
Yep.
So, yeah, that brings me to 1 less than you. So you hit me for your strength of.
My strength of 2.
So your strength of 2 is bounced off my armor of 3. And I'm done.
Yep.
Because that was both Thorvald's actions.
Yep. Okay.
Now everybody's looking at me that knows how to play Wolsung going, Justin, you madman. Your golem is here and it's outside of 12. I know that, but I'm planning to fight down this end, really load heavy into what John has down here, and then move through the rest of the board. So he's going to have to move that way anyway.
Okay. Fine. Right, I have 2 activations left.
Yes, you have your butlers.
Yep.
They shall battle.
They shall battle. The one with the T.
Yeah.
He's going to use both his actions to move.
Okay.
Now, let's say it's this guy.
Your pistol is quick. So at the end of each movement, you can take a shot with a -1.
I'm not doing that.
It's a free shot.
I'm not doing that.
It's a free shot.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, this seems madness to me.
To 5. To 5.
Uh-huh. So, having seen which way the wind's blowing...
He will take the shot, actually.
Into melee.
No, into the golem.
You can't damage it.
There's no point, is there?
Can't damage it.
Nope, that's fine. Never mind. You're activated. Next one does the same thing.
Yeah.
To there. And then the next 5 to there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so my final activation is my lab assistant. It's got 2 actions and a movement of 4. So from where he is, you go le 4 to here.
Yep.
And an additional 4. Now, is he within 12 from there? It won't matter. So 4 to there, which is fine.
Yep.
And that will end the round. So 5 new cards for me.
Yep, 5 new cards for me too.
Yep. I have 0 discarding to do because I used my entire hand. So this is the problem with burning your hand during a turn. You now are stuck with whatever you're given. I could possibly use this.
I'll discard that.
So my card's in.
My card's in.
Jack.
Ace.
You win.
Oh,
yep.
Thank you.
So who would you like to activate first?
Hmm.
Although you do see what I've also done here. See if I'm not hanging around and trying to fight Zachary?
Yep.
He's just left all alone.
Yep.
He's just sitting there, out of the game.
Yep.
Grumbling to himself.
Yep.
While he munches on some muesli.
That's fine. Okay, so the butler. The one with the
umbrella?
Umbrella, yes.
Yeah.
He's going to use his first activation
to
get straight into this fight.
Okay.
So he's joining the bruiser?
Yep.
And the biocognitive.
Yeah, so what's his fight plus the bruiser's fight?
His fight is 2, plus the bruiser's fight of 4.
So I'm going to parry again to get the +2. To just try and save my ass.
So I'm coming at you with 6.
I've got 1, 2, 3.
I have also 3.
So what's the strength of the butler?
The strength of the butler is 3.
That's fine. Bong.
Yeah, does nothing.
But whenever your bruiser activates, he's getting some help.
Yeah.
Okay, my go, or are you trying to steal?
I'm going to steal.
Okay. Can't really let you get away with it. I'll have to try for it.
Yep.
So my card's in. What's yours? Oh.
Aha! So I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I was debating whether to save that or not for the actual hit.
Yeah. So my second butler.
Oh, right. You're going with the second butler first?
Is doing the same thing.
Okay.
So
yeah.
They're all...
Everybody's in. Everybody's fighting.
Yep. So that butler
Yikes.
will now attack with both of them. So his fight of 2, 4, 8.
8. And I've got my reflex of 5. Or not my reflex of 5, my
6,
fight
7,
of
8.
3 plus 2 for parry.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 7.
7 at
So you're
strength.
beating me by 4.
Yep.
Strength of
3.
So that becomes 7.
I believe so.
4 plus 3 is 7.
Yeah.
Yes. So again, bong.
Mm-hmm.
So on the chin.
But you see what I'm doing now?
Yes, you're stacking the deck.
Yep.
Okay. So, what I'll activate, unless you're stealing again.
I am stealing again.
Bloody hell. I can't let him get away with it.
You really can't. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Take the cards, you bad man.
The bruiser's going to activate now.
Yeah. With 8 to my 5. I hope you roll like crap.
It's strength 7 this time, though.
Bad juju on your dice. Bad juju. So my 5 will give me a grand total of 2.
1.
1?
1.
Ah! Now, because I was parrying, I actually don't hit you back.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
I've spaffed that quite badly.
Yeah.
Ah well.
My turn?
It was fun to do.
Is it my turn?
It's I'm gonna steal. Could I? I could.
You go on if you want to.
No, it's not fair on you now.
Actually, it is. Because you've burnt up so much of your activations now, I can really just hammer you.
Yeah, you could.
So, what's going to happen
Mhm.
is Thorvald is going to activate and take a swipe at Sir Lance.
Okay.
Alright? So, it's his fight of 4, plus Luigi's 3,
Mhm.
becomes 7, so you're 9.
Yep.
See what we can do. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3.
So I'm currently hitting you on critical 2.
Yep.
With my strength of 7 becoming 9.
Yep. I really need to stop that.
Is it splooge?
Yeah, I need to stop that. What color cards?
Blacks. Black suit.
And you're beating me by...
You got 3, I'm beating you by 2. So you need to put 3 in.
Yeah, can't do it.
So is Sir Lance dead?
Sir Lance is dead.
Bong.
How many damage did you do in total?
A lot.
Okay.
Strength 7 plus 2 is 9.
Yeah, he was well dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to steal the activation.
I'm not going to attempt to.
Really?
Nope. I'm going to let you burn that 4.
That's fine, put it away. I'm going to use it to actually activate Luigi Campari.
Mm-hmm.
So, what he's going to do is he's going to use his wing to Tsar, now that he's out of combat.
Yep.
He doesn't have to go the full 12. He's going to fly to here.
And join that melee.
And jump into...
And pull the bruiser out.
So I pull the bruiser out.
Yep.
But I leave the 2 butlers in.
Mm-hmm.
Which sort of... It cuts out your heavy hit from there. And now
Yep.
you have to deal with Luigi.
Yep.
And because Luigi has flown in, he's getting his 6
Yeah.
with gruesome damage. Against your butler's 4. Or
Yep.
your bruiser's 4.
Yep.
Which I think is fine. If I hadn't rolled 1.
And if I hadn't 3 successes back at you?
Yeah. But were you parrying or were you attacking?
I was attacking.
So you've actually hit me for your strength.
Yep, of 7.
Luigi, flying in like a glorious man on a mission, into the fist of the bruiser and dies.
Oosh!
Yeah.
That is the problem I found playing Luigi. He is glass. Like,
Yeah.
he comes in really good, but once he's in a prolonged fight, count him out because he's done.
Yeah, it's why we've got so much support going on here.
Yeah.
Okay. Your activation. What's Sir Zachary going to do? All out here on his lonesome. On his lonesome.
Well,
He's the only one you have left.
yeah. Sir Zachary doesn't really have a target worth firing at because everybody in your group now still has armor.
Yeah.
So Sir Zachary's just going to sit pretty and not do anything.
Okay, and
I'm just going to pass his activation. I don't
All right.
want it.
So the next thing that happens is my lab golem will activate.
Yep.
And with his 4 inches of movement, because he's now within 12.
He is. He's going to join the biocognitive in that combat.
Yes, and
Or
draw
pull
a butler.
pull away a butler.
Draw away a butler.
Yep.
And then attack the butler for his fight of 3. So are you going to fight or are you going to parry?
We're going to have to parry this thing, I think.
Alright, so your fight plus 2.
So my fight is 2. So it's 4.
Yep. So you have a fair chance.
I have a fair chance.
That'll be 2 success.
Yep. And no, only 1.
So that's critical 1.
Yep.
On the strength of 5 becomes 6 onto
that guy.
onto that butler.
Yep.
So
So he takes.
should be okay.
He takes 6 damage.
Yeah.
He has 9 to start with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It leaves him on 3.
Although the other thing that I've done here, now that I've got even fights going on, you can leave combat, but you have to roll a reflex test and beat me on a fight test.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
So-
I've passed all my activations. I'm over. So
Did my
it's...
bio golem hasn't activated?
Nope.
See, this is the thing that happens because you stole the turn so much. I have so much to activate now.
Yeah.
So the Biocog Golem is just going to turn around and smack your butler.
Yep.
Who is now all on his lonesome.
Mm-hmm.
So my fight of 3. Are you going to parry?
I'll have to. Yeah. So 4 again.
Yep.
Ah. I'll pick that one up in a minute.
That'll be 2.
Okay. 2.
So it's a flat hit.
Yep.
On a strength of 6.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, boom.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're both level pegging in health now. Both
Yep.
butlers.
Yep.
Turn. Okay.
5 cards, please.
5 cards. This has been painful for me. The ideas didn't work out so well.
It was that one bad roll. That one bad roll.
Yeah.
See, whenever you're setting something up like that, you're maybe better setting it up so that it's the hero that's dealing the decisive, because then you can pay those cards in.
Okay, then.
I'll dump that.
All right.
And bidding for the turn, I'll use this.
I still had 2 cards in hand, so I'm going to drop you and you. And to bid.
Mine's in.
Mine's in.
10.
Ace.
Okay. I always find it's a bit of a waste to burn an ace on the activation unless you really, really need it.
My fight's getting desperate though.
True.
You know, so I have to get in there and actually start. Well, I have to start running away perhaps and start consolidating.
I wouldn't. There is a way to go here.
There is. Right. The bruiser will activate first.
Yep.
And the bruiser's going straight into Thorvald.
Can I make a suggestion? Don't go straight into Thorvald.
Why?
Thorvald is reasonably handy. He's got 3 armor. He's got a fight of 4 and a strength of 7. So he's on par with you, and he can put cards into it.
True.
What if you do this instead? So instead of going in here,
Turn
go
to the
into
golem.
the lab assistant golem.
Yeah.
Because then that's a 2-on-1 fight.
Yeah.
And then your butler hasn't activated. So when he does get to activate, if that golem's dead, he can go into the biocog and actually have a bit of a domino effect going on.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah, that is perfectly sensible. Yeah. That's fine.
It's a friendly game, so I'm more than happy to just throw that out there. I'm not telling you how to play your game, though.
No.
If you want Thorvald, go for Thorvald. Go for Thorvald.
No. Don't even tempt me now.
Yeah.
Sure. 4. So the bruiser's going for the golem. So that is his fight of 4 plus 2 for the butler.
Yep. My laboratory golem is going to parry for plus 2 because he needs it. That'll be 2.
1.
So I've defended myself, but I do no damage back.
Yep.
That's fine. I get to activate now.
Do I not get a second action, or was my first action?
You do.
Yeah,
You
my
do.
second
So
action's
you
out.
can act again.
So another 6.
Yeah. And another 5 for me.
1, 2.
I got
3.
1.
I got 3 this time.
You got 3.
3.
I got 1, so that's critical 2. So your strength plus 2 is 9.
Yep.
9 minus 7 is 2. So that's 2 points of damage on my golem.
Yeah.
Pen.
Which puts him to half.
Yeah. It's like I always say. The golems are really tough until you get past that armor.
Yeah.
As soon as you're past it, they're quite squishy. Even though they're made out of metal, they're squishy. Squishy metal. I swear it's squishy metal. It is a thing.
Gallium infiltrated aluminium. They're as squishy as that. Check that out.
Did you just science?
I did just science.
Okay. Okay.
Your activation, please, huh?
My activation. Right. what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to follow my own advice. So Thorvald from here is going into the butler for his first action.
Okay.
With the Biocognitive Golem. So it's his 4 plus 3 becomes 7.
Yep.
5, 6, 7.
I have my reflex of 3 plus...
No. Fight plus 2 if you're parrying.
Oh, fight it plus 2.
Yeah. So that'll be 5. So I'm only 2 ahead of you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll do it that way. So fight plus 2 to parry.
Alright, I get 1, 2, and that's all?
I get all. I've actually managed to parry everything.
Okay, that's fine.
Which is annoying because I could have fought there, but yeah.
Fighting again, because I have another action.
Yep.
Fighting or parrying?
Oh, wait, did I roll the right number dice there?
It's your fight plus 2. You rolled 4?
I think I rolled 5 by accident.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
So 4.
So you roll 4.
1 success.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You've beat that.
So that's 4 successes plus my strength. How many successes do you have?
I had 1.
1. So that's my strength plus 3 becomes 10.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 10 damage.
Dead.
Okay, so nope, not dead. Sir Lance gives him the hard to kill ability.
Okay.
So he's alive with 1 wound.
Right.
So what I would have to do is I would have to take him to 1 wound first.
Yeah.
Then do an additional.
Okay.
Or the first time he's meant to go to 0, he just stops at 1. Got it?
Yep, okay. So he's at 1.
He's at 1. So the butlers are actually quite tough in this.
Yep.
Your bruiser is the exact same. He'll go to 1 and sit there for a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So yours?
Yep. Who do I want to activate now? Butler, I suppose, the other one against the bruiser.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll try it that way.
Well, you mean your butler here?
Yep, my butler with the bruiser.
The lab golem.
Yes.
Yep, that's fine.
So his fight
of parry
2
again for 5.
Yep, his fight of 2 plus the bruiser's 4.
Yep.
So 6. 3.
4 for me.
3 successes. So you've blocked.
Yep. You've just done the butler's just activated.
Yep.
So 1 attack, 1 more activation. So
okay, so
I'll get my fencing again plus 5.
Yep.
Or 5 dice total.
4. So I have the butler's fight of 2 plus the bruiser's 4.
Yeah. So let's see if we roll these. So that's 1, 2 for me.
Okay. And I'm 1, 2 as well.
Yeah, and it's even.
Mm-hmm.
Your butler's strength
is
garbage.
3.
Yep, it's not going to do it.
No, it's not. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been able to split you up and conquer a little bit here.
You have, yeah. It's been quite effective too.
So mine.
Yep, go for it.
Unless you want to try and steal. No, you have that other butler.
I do.
And Sir Zachary, who could do nothing.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there watching the show, going, "Back in my day, everybody would have been dead by now."
Yeah. The butler that's in with the biocognitive only has 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a pain.
And he still has to activate.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and steal.
Alright, I'm going to try and stop you stealing.
Okay.
So for myself, it's a 8.
And I have a 10.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
There you go. So you will get to steal and activate your butler, but just remember, now I'll be able to activate my lab golem and my biocognitive golem.
Yeah.
One after the other.
Yep, exactly. Although Sir Zachary hasn't done anything.
Right. He could use a heroic move to come down off the rooftop and start wheeling his way toward everybody.
I'll
get there in a moment.
I'll get there. I have to do everything my bloody self. Okay.
It's one thing I love about this game. You do sort of imagine the character behind the miniature.
Yeah.
You know, so for Sir Zachary, he's this grumbly old man. For the bruiser, it's just, yes, boss.
Yeah.
For the battler, he's very proper, going, of course, sir, don't worry, sir, not a problem, sir.
I've got it, sir. Yeah, have at you. So my butler with the umbrella is going to have at you, and
with the umbrella.
With the umbrella, yeah, he's going to smack you across.
Who is he going to smack?
It makes little or no difference, really, with his strength against the armor of both those targets.
Yeah. He could try and disengage.
He could try. He could try and disengage.
Now, how that works is you would roll his reflex
Okay.
versus the highest fight that's in that combat.
Yep.
If he succeeds, he gets away. If not, he remains, as far as I remember.
Okay.
I could be wrong about this.
Okay. Right,
So,
well,
are you going to try and run away?
yes, we're going to try and disengage.
Okay, so fight of 4 for Thorvald.
Yep, and my reflex of 3 for the butler.
Yeah, so that'll be
Wow.
3. So I doubt you're not getting away.
No, I'm not getting away.
Yeah. It was worth a try, though.
It was, I guess. It was worth
So
a try.
Biogolem
Yep.
is going to activate with its 7 attacks.
So I've used my activations entirely with him.
Well, that was one action, so you could try again, I think.
I'll try again.
Okay, so I've got my 4 again.
Okay.
That'll be 2. Keep knocking
That's
over
2 this time.
same little one.
Yep,
Now,
so,
you only have to equal it to get away.
so I can get away now.
You can get away now.
Okay. Sweet.
So just his regular movement away.
Okay, so his regular move of 5.
Mhm. This is quite difficult for you.
Yeah, he's going to try and just get to here.
Running away.
He's
running away.
He needs to be a little safe. He's a brave Sir Robin.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure if you can do this, but his pistol is quick, so he could take a 1 dice shot at somebody.
Um.
And it's strength 4, so you shoot Thorvald, you'll take a wound off him.
Yeah, I'll have a go at that then. So,
Alright.
his guns of 2,
-1.
-1 for having moved.
Yes,
Yep.
and being a quick shot.
Yep. Okay.
So
I succeed.
I get 1, so it's equaled.
Yep.
So it actually will hit.
Yep.
So what I'll do is, you're going to make me burn a card, but I will. So
Okay.
that makes it another to dodge.
All right. So I'll take that card off you. And
But again, you're forcing me to burn those cards.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right,
so he's
Thorvald
away.
has went.
Yep.
Biocognitive Golem is going to activate.
Yeah, I know where he's going.
Where do you think he's going?
I think he's going to pull the bruiser out of this fight.
Actually, he's going to go the other way.
Oh.
He's going to go after the butler,
Okay.
because by pulling the butler out, he's fighting a more squishy opponent, and then Thorvald can move in later
Yeah.
to get on to the other guy.
Okay.
So it's 3 for him
Mm-hmm.
versus your
Versus the-
fight or your parry, which would be +2 to your fight.
Yeah, I'm going to +2 to my fight for the parry.
Okay.
So that's 4
Oh, okay, that's 2.
against 4. 2 successes, so we equal.
Equals, so I hit you at my strength of 6.
Uh-huh. That guy is probably dead.
Unless he's already on 1 wound, he will be standing with 1.
He is on 2, so he will remain
Stand with
standing
one.
with 1. Okay.
See what I mean about the butlers? They just hang around and hang around and hang around.
Yeah.
That's only because you have Sir Lance there.
Yeah, well, had.
Had Sir Lance. Yeah. But the important thing is, even though he's dead, he has already conferred that special ability.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
So I have 1 activation left,
Yep.
which is my lab assistant,
mhm.
with its fight of 3.
Did you use both?
Oh, no, I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't. So I'll take another swing.
Yep, okay.
So fight of 3. That'll be 1.
That'll be 1 against my... Oh, okay, 3.
That'll work.
Yep.
Okay, so now it's the lab golem.
Mhm.
Again, with its 3 versus the bruiser.
Yep.
Is he just going to fight back?
He's just going to fight back.
Okay, so it's 4 for you, and you can hurt me.
Yep.
That'll be 2.
That'll be 4.
Ah!
So that's an interesting turn. That may actually hurt you a little bit, maybe. Strength 7.
With beating me by 2.
Yeah. Dead?
Dead.
Oh,
As a doornail.
Thank goodness for that.
Do I know the funny thing?
Hmm?
It's during my activations that my stuff's dying.
Yeah.
It's what I like about this game. There's that nice reactiveness to it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's dead.
Yep.
Along with Luigi.
Okay. So what else do we have now? Or have you activated everything?
I have activated everything because now I just have the Biocognitive Golem and
Yep.
Thorvald.
So all I have is
Sir Zachary.
Sir Zachary. The bruiser's already gone.
Yep.
So it's just Sir Zachary.
Sir Zachary does have, like, what, a 24-inch range on his gun?
Yeah, something like that.
So, I mean, like, shooting from there, you could shoot down.
Mm-hmm.
You could shoot into melee here.
Yeah.
But it's all armored.
Yeah, that's the problem with it.
So the armor 7 will go to armor 14. There is no way in hell you're hurting that.
No.
Thorvald goes to armor 6.
I think I'm just gonna get him. I'm gonna get him closer.
Okay.
I think we need to get him off that roof and start getting him
Okay.
more involved.
Right. Well, you'll have to spend a heroic move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's in the wheelchair, so he can't go through rough ground without it.
Yeah.
But he can't make normal heroic moves. So what he actually has to do, he has to cycle his way across and down and go through the building to get out of there. That's what happens when you're in a wheelchair.
He only has a move of 3.
Yeah, I know.
It'll take him another 4 turns to get out there.
Do I just leave him?
I'm just going to leave him.
All right.
Sod it.
I'm too old for this. I'm just going to sit and watch.
See, he has
I'm
no...
going to watch.
The main thing is he has no unarmored targets to fire at.
Yeah.
If the inventors had a lab assistant or
Alice Tinkerly.
Tinkerly, yeah, that would have been primary targets for
See,
him.
that's the thing for the inventors, though. They all seem to have a little bit of armor kicking about them.
Yeah,
and armor in this game is pretty damn good.
It is, yeah. It's quite decisive.
All right, so we'd be on to round 3 then.
Yes, we are now on to
so
round 3.
5 new cards.
Yep. Oh boy. 2,
Dun, dun,
3,
dun, dun, dun.
4, 5 for you.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5 for me. Deck is very small now. Deck is very slim.
I'll get rid of those. Or actually, is it that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes.
Okay.
So if you take those.
Yep, I'll take those.
Pair of 2s.
Yep. 2.
This is what I'll bid for the activation.
5. Oh. Hang on.
You did?
2, 3, 4, 5, and then I discard those.
Yeah. All right.
And you're bidding
my cards in
already. Okay, so here we go.
10.
10 and an ace.
You really want to go first?
I really need to go first. Things need to happen.
I'm guessing the bruiser's going to be activating first.
He may have to. I may have to sacrifice something now. How much damage have I done to the Biocog? 2?
2.
2.
With armor of 7.
With armor of 7.
So
right.
if he goes in, he has a fair shot at doing it with the butler helping him.
Yep. So I'm going to activate this butler.
Oh, that's okay.
And he's going to get into Thorvald.
Okay.
I need to tie up Thorvald right now to give the bruiser a chance.
Okay.
I think that's the way I'm going to have to do it, because if Thorvald joins the fight, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
I think. That's how I'm seeing it in my head anyway.
All right.
So he's clearly going to be able to get in with at least 1 activation.
Yeah. After having... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's now in there, so we're going to fight Thorvald now.
Okay. Thorvald is just going to flat fight back.
That's fine.
With 4 dice.
Okay. So I'm fighting with 2.
And he's the guy with 1 wound?
They both have 1 wound now.
Okay.
They're both down to 1.
So for the first, that'll be 2.
And that's 2 back at you.
All right. So it's even. So you would hit me.
Yep.
But I'm going to put a card in.
Yep.
To make it 1 in my favor.
Okay.
Which means it's a regular hit against you.
Yep.
Which will kill him.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. That's fine. I thought I could tie you up, but...
You see, you're forcing me to burn cards that I want to use elsewhere just to keep myself free.
So this guy's dead.
Yeah. Would you like to steal the activation?
Oh, yes, I would like to steal the activation.
Okay. I'm not going to.
You're not going to?
No. I have a plan. Cutting plan.
So I still have to discard a card because
Yes.
I've gone to... Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Bruiser in?
Bruiser's in.
Okay. Fighting... I have 3 dice. I am just going to flat fight back at you.
I'm coming in with 6.
Okay.
You get...
That'll be 2.
2. I get 2. Back at you.
Okay.
Okay.
So you would win, but I'm going to put... You know what? Yeah.
You're
I'm
going
gonna
all
put
in?
5 in.
Okay.
Back the way at you.
That's fine. You can do that.
So I've now beaten you.
Mm-hmm.
I had to beat you by 1.
Yep.
To win. So critical 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Plus his strength of 6, so that's 9.
That's okay.
9 damage on the...
On the bruiser.
Bruiser, yeah. But I have burnt my entire hand to do that.
Yep.
But the bruiser has now went. And I think that's okay.
No, because I have another activation.
You have another action?
Yeah, he's just went in.
Yeah.
He's
That's
just
fine.
went in and started the fight, so
That's
he
fine.
has another run at it.
Okay.
But now you've burnt your hand.
Yes, but I've done a fair slap out of him.
Yeah, you've done about half. Just over half.
And now I'm going to parry with the next.
4. Yep.
So that'll give me 5 to your 6, which I think is reasonable for keeping me alive a little longer. Oh, that's beautiful. That's 3.
Well, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's 2 over, so
Two
plus
over.
2 to your strength.
Yep. Black cards to boost.
You're not a hero.
Oh, yeah. You sure I can't do anything?
I'm sure. The only reason I can do it with the Biocognitive Golem is because of the try to take over the world rule.
Yeah, that's okay.
Alright?
Yep.
So your strength plus 2. What's your strength?
My strength's 7.
Okay, so 2 points of damage.
Yep.
So give me the marker. Biocognitive Golem is now running on 1 health.
Yep.
So it's, you see why it's good to switch to parrying sometimes.
Yeah.
Just so you can drag those numbers back in your favor just enough to keep you going.
Yep.
So mine now, and I get to activate both of mine.
I'm going to steal them. No.
You
My butler hasn't gone, has it? This butler hasn't gone.
Oh yeah, he hasn't.
Nope.
So you could steal.
So I want to steal.
Right.
So I'm going to steal.
Okay.
Do you want to try?
I have no heart.
You have no
cards.
hand.
So it's just you dump a card.
I'll just dump a
Oh,
court.
you had to dump a queen.
Yep. That's fine. So 5. Coming back at you with 6 again.
All right. I'm gonna just fence.
Okay.
Or not fence, parry.
Parry.
And get 2.
2.
Which is enough.
I only got 1. Look at all those 3s though.
But I don't hurt you.
No, you don't. The butler will then do a second action again.
Alright, you know what? The butler, I think, actually can't hurt me. So I'm going to fight back with 3.
Okay.
And get 3.
And get 3. 1, 2.
So I actually hit you back.
Yeah.
And kill the butler.
Yeah.
Squish!
Oh well.
Take him away.
I did try.
Yep.
Right. Now you can...
Now I can finish you.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless I want Sir
Thorvald
Zachary to fire at you.
We'll activate and go in. It's now 2 on 1 here. With Thorvald's strength, so it's 7 dice I get to roll.
Yep.
Are you going to fence or parry?
Fighting against Thorvald, yeah?
No, I can't kill you in 1 shot.
No, you
I have to
can't.
take you down to the minimum first.
Yep. I'm just going to fight back, I think.
Okay, with your 4?
Yeah, I'm going to fight with my 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3.
So that's critical 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 8. So that's 7 points of damage.
Yep.
Because you have armor 1.
Yep.
So that should take you down to 1.
So that's how many do you do?
I did 7. But if you go to 0, you just land on 1 and stay there.
Yep, stay in there, I'm on 1.
And then get 1 more action to attack again.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to parry this time.
This is the one that could kill you. 1, 2, 3, 4 again.
So I'm parrying with 6, right?
Yes,
Fight plus 2?
Fight plus 2 to parry, yes.
Move those out of the way. 2, 3, 4.
So I hit you on flat strength,
Mm-hmm.
doing 6 points.
Yeah.
So squishy again.
Squishy again.
Take him away.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to call that game.
I believe so, because he can't do anything there because they're armored. This is the top of turn 3.
Yeah,
So-
and it's his last activation, which he couldn't do anything with anyway.
Yeah, I couldn't even hurt.
Yeah, we now need to work out how many points we've lost.
Yes.
So, I killed Luigi,
Yes.
so you gain 1 point.
Okay.
Other than that, Thorvald was my 3, and my Bio Golem was 2.
Yeah. You have won this one because you killed the Bruiser, which was 1, and Lance, who was 2.
Yep.
Sir Zachary was the 3.
I kind of had a feeling that he was the 3.
Yeah.
There's a reason I gave Thorvald the 3.
Yeah.
He has a buff spell that I could have put out if I needed to.
You needed to shield him, yeah.
Exactly, so it would have given him a ridiculous shield on him.
Mm-hmm.
The field has 10 wounds.
Yeah.
You know,
That's awesome.
which it makes him nigh unkillable.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
it's do I need to set it up, or can I just keep doing other stuff?
Mhm.
I actually really enjoyed playing the Inventors with this particular setup. It was interesting to see Luigi flying about.
And falling completely.
Yeah, but it's taught me a little about him. So if I was doing that again, I would have, say, my Biocognitive Golem go in first.
Yeah.
And then he's jumping in for that second hit. That seems to have been the real key to this game, is that 2-on-1 scenario, that breaking away and actually breaking up multiples on 1, you know. Something very, very important to look for in your games.
What I was trying to do, and what you were able to counter very effectively, was I needed to gang up because I can't get through the armor that well. I don't have enough strength to get through the armor on my own. So 2 or 3 jumping in there like the bruiser with the butlers. Yeah, that's hurting you so long as the bruiser's doing the damage. Yeah. But what you were able to do was just let my first line go in, then you come in and go nope, nope, nope. Yeah, and
splitting the fight down. Crowd control is something that's very important in this game. Tell you what, guys, drop your comments below. Tell us, how did you like this game? Did we get anything wrong? If we did, feel free to post it, because we are always happy to learn stuff for this game. It's easy to get caught up in games like this and actually go, oh, I forgot that. Oh, you should have done that. It's easy to enjoy the game and forget you're trying to show people how it works. Yeah, but it's you sometimes get that tunnel vision on, I'm trying to do this thing, but there's a completely different tactic you could be doing. So anyway, guys, get your comments in below. Myself and John will be having a look at them. We'll move on, and we'll see you in the next video.
Humanity has been driven from Earth, but now it's time to take it back. Join the Reconquest and fight the Scourge on the Drop Zone Commander Hub at beastsofwar.com. Fight for the Iron Kingdoms as a warcaster. Take control of the mighty jacks, arcane devices, and dark sorceries to bring the fight to the War Machine Hub on beastsofwar.com.